Today on Entertainment Circle, you are invited to Billy Dean's 50th birthday party. It was Nashville Fashion Week in Nashville. Carrie Underwood performed for Oscar de la Renta fashion show audience. That and more ahead. Welcome to Entertainment Circle. I'm Sheyla Paz. Today I have somewhat sad news to give you, but it will be at the end of the show. Bienvenidos a Entertainment Circle. Yo soy Sheyla Paz. Hoy les traigo una noticia no muy alegre que darles, pero será al final del programa. First, we got a personal invitation from Billy Dean to help you celebrate his 50th birthday. Watch this interview to see how you can be part of it. Primero, tenemos una invitación personal del cantante country Billy Dean para que lo ayuden a celebrar su medio siglo. Vea este clip para que sepa cómo usted puede ser parte de esta celebración.
How are you, Mr. Billy Dean? ¿Cómo estás?
Thank you very much. I am doing great. Hola.
Hola. I thought you were going to say muy bien.
No, oh gosh. I can barely speak English, for God's sakes.
Really? You sound good to me in English.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And I have to say that I love his voice.
Oh, thank you very much. It's country.
For sure. Are you a native of Nashville?
No, but I've been in Nashville about 30 years, but I'm actually a Floridian. I'm from the Gulf
really?
Coast. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So how long have you been in Nashville?
I got here when I was about 19 years old, which is...
So now you're a native Nashvilleian, though.
I have. I've been in Nashville longer than I've been in Florida, but yeah, it's at least been 30 years.
Wow. Tell me about your ranch. I've never been, so you need to describe a little bit.
Well, I grew up, first of all, I grew up farming. In high school, that was what I did. I worked in the fields. I drove tractors, plowed soybeans, cultivated. And so when the first time I had a little royalty money, I bought a farm myself up here in Tennessee. It's called Dean Acres.
Dean Acres, I like that.
Dean Acres is the place to be.
I gotta go there and check it out.
And so we're having music events. We're at our farm. People can actually you can come to my house. It's located about an hour east of Nashville on Center Hill Lake. And
I know where that is.
You know where that is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. March 31st, though, a date to remember. March 31st, we're having a farm full of stars and amazing musicians and bands coming out to play our first kickoff event at Dean Acres, March 31st, and you can get a ticket at Deanacres.com. We already know about 5 or 6 stars that are coming. And we feed you an amazing farm-to-table dinner, and it's going to be only limited to 300 people. And
That's a lot of people.
We got about 150 tickets left, so you can come to there and experience. And if you can't come to that, then Sunday we have just a little brunch meet and greet. You can at least come to the farm, meet and greet us for the brunch on Sunday from 11 to 1:30, April the 1st, and that's not an April the first fool joke either. So
okay. So don't fool people.
I'm going to see you there, right?
Yes. But tell me about your farm burn down.
Yeah.
Tell me about the sentimental value of losing all the memorabilia.
Yeah, I had a barn that burned down the day after Thanksgiving. I was on tour with Kenny Rogers for Christmas tour, and I got the call that my barn burned down. And when we were inventorying everything that was in the barn, we were just thinking about the big stuff that we lost. We lost a couple of tractors and a boat and stuff, but really what hurt the most was some old tapes, posters, and photos, negatives, originals from back in the '90s. A lot of my old memorabilia stuff that I had that I didn't realize was in there, of old VHS tapes, of videos, and just one of the kind of things we lost there. But it's just stuff when you think about it. We're glad no one was hurt, and we still got plenty of old vintage stuff. But there was a photo session from Puerto Vallarta there that thank you for clarifying that, which I fell in love with that place, man. We did a big photo shoot there, and I lost that photo shoot.
Was your barn like an old kind of like the one you see on TV on the movies, or was it a nice one? Because you couldn't keep those kind of stuff in there.
Right, it was a nice barn.
Okay.
We had an apartment, living quarters above the barn.
Okay.
And we used to have horses, and we would board our horses in there and everything. But we had upstairs. We had storage along with that apartment, and that's where our old vintage stuff was. But it burned to the ground. That's okay. It's a nice parking lot now.
Okay, well, you can have more people over.
Absolutely.
To sit on the ground.
We'll build the barn again, and then we can hold more people. That's what we'll do.
Okay, so are you going to be touring anytime soon after the concert?
Absolutely. We just got off of a great run through New Mexico, Arizona, and up in where I love the Wyoming and the Montana area. I loved working out west, Utah and stuff. And Billy the Kid, the song Billy the Kid always works down in that area because, Billy the Kid was one of my biggest songs, but also I'm a little bit of a Western history buff, and I just visited Fort Sumner, visited the old Billy the Kid grave site there, and so we toured sort of the West. So I imagine we're going to concentrate on the Midwest and some of the eastern parts of the country, West Virginia, Ohio, some of that area. You can check out all our sites at BillyDean.com in terms of dates, and my Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Country Singer Billy Dean. The best thing to do to find me really is go to BillyDean.com.
And there is the
everything's
link.
there. Everything.
Yeah,
Everything's there.
You won't miss it if you go to his site.
That's right. It's the hub.
I have two important questions for you.
Sure.
What inspires you, and who would you love to do a duet that you haven't done already?
Oh, wow. What inspires me is I guess really is when I see pure love, when I see someone who really understands grace and pure love. I gravitate towards that, and who I would like to do a duet with that I haven't done one with. Let's see. I tell you, I would love to sing with the wonderful Rhonda Vincent. Rhonda Vincent is the queen of bluegrass right now, and I've been doing a few little shows with her. In fact, she's going to be at Dean Acres March 31st, and I'd like to sing with Rhonda, man. I love Rhonda Vincent.
I would love to see that too.
Absolutely.
And I want to say happy birthday to you.
I know, I got a big...
Happy birthday to you.
That's a big
He's
one.
turning 50 on March 31st.
I do miss Billy the Kid.
You're still a kid.
I
Come
kid.
on.
I'm still a kid at heart. His age is just a number. I'm embracing it full force, man. There's a lot of artists that get nips and tucks and cuts and stretches and all. Man, not me. I'm just going to evolve gracefully, I hope, into middle age and continue to sing songs that people like my age group can identify with.
No, you're looking good.
Thank
You're
you.
aging well.
Thank you. I'm
You're
getting
welcome.
old.
Well, you have fun on the farm and tour, and stay in touch.
I will do
And
that.
I'll come out and see you.
Thank you so much.
Do not go anywhere. We continue with more Entertainment Circle.